Women of Reddit who chose to be a side chick to a taken man, why did you do it? How did it end? It was an open relationship and it was big ol' mess. They pretended to be more open and chill with everything than they really were, but his partner was weirdly jealous of me and was convinced he'd leave her for me. She pulled these power moves where she made him cut short us hanging out one time and made him spend time with her, and I cut it quits then and there. I so wasn't down for juvenile shit like that. Ironically, she ended up leaving him for the other dude she was screwing. I was 19, he was 39 and my manager. Now that I grow up and I see things from an outside perspective, I feel completely disgusting about the whole situation and I feel very bad for her cause she never knew, and I believe they got married in the end. Sorry, not much to say, I just needed to take it out of my chest. Quit downvoting and insulting people that actually answer. I want to know the answer to the question and y'all aren't helping. He told me he left her. He didn't. So I chose to out him to her every chance I could get. I.e., he'd send me letters apologizing or begging we stay together, so I'd mail them to her workplace so she could see what a loser she has. Well, he died at age 35, she got a $950,000 insurance payout, and I was left salty and bitter. LOL. Because I have major commitment issues and the idea of a low-maintenance relationship is the dream. Spoiler alert, it ended with me feeling like a complete idiot. I had a friend that cheated on all her partners or dated other friends' partners. She was extremely attractive and seductive. She knew exactly how to get any man. The day she told me she slept with our mutual friend's boyfriend, I knew I couldn't trust her. Our friendship fizzled out months later. I chose to be a side chick when I was in the closet. I felt like no one else would love me, so this would have to be good enough. I didn't understand that I deserved more. It became abusive. It took me longer than it should to exit the relationship for good, but I finally did. I would never again. Being in a secret relationship puts you in a perfect position to be abused. No one to witness it. No one to share your concerns. I didn't do it, but someone I know did. Mainly to boost her ego. She thought that since he slept with her, she was better than the main girlfriend. I'm opposite. He cheated on me with someone in our friend group. She is now one of my absolute best friends and my sister-in-law. AKA, I married her brother. He was 23, I was 21, she was 17. He was amazing at making you feel incredibly special and wonderful until he thought you were staying, then he would slowly destroy you and your world. Also, she was a child and he was an adult. She takes none of the blame. Yes, we have talked about it and have agreed we are both better off without him. I thought I was being a safe haven for someone who really had a bad situation. I didn't try to save him, as much as just let him be him because his wife allegedly stifled family fun. I offered an alternative instead. I didn't give him advice or anything, just stuck by his side. It was such a dumb outlook. He left her for me, I married him, he cheated on me with her, ha ha ha, skull skull skull. Honestly. Desire. The thought of being desired so much that he was willing to sacrifice his living situation and long-term relationship was disorienting. It felt like a drug I couldn't get enough of. The heart-pounding adrenaline of watching him debate in real time if he was going to cheat, and then feeling him look at me and decide didn't want to, but had to. It was a drug. And I think that's the best metaphor, because drugs are dangerous. And they ruin people's lives. I did it because I had no self-respect or self-esteem and was desperate for validation, and he was the only one giving it to me. I stopped because I started taking medication for my depression and generally grew as a person and gained some self-love. I truly did not even think about his girlfriend. My thought process was, if he does not care about her, why should I? I didn't know it when I met him. Clearly he was a player, but I wanted to play. When I found out about his GF, I was shocked and embarrassed as I knew her personally. I didn't do anything wrong, and it was his mess to fess up to, as I was not the only one. I moved on and grew up from all that. They broke up over it. She deserved better and got it. You could just ask /r/adultery, you'd probably get a lot more responses than /r/askreddit. We were friends with benefits. He started dating someone. Sex was too good and my lizard brain didn't care. My boundaries were crossed during a session, and I semi-ghosted him. He informed me they broke up. We haven't hooked back up and probably won't. I was 16, he was 29. He made me feel beautiful, and gave me attention. He also said he was going to end it with his girlfriend, and I guess I wanted to believe him. Of course, once he got what he wanted, and after a pregnancy scare, he stopped talking to me altogether. He never broke up with her. A friend lost complete respect for me for getting involved with a guy who was taken, and I lost even more self-esteem. Some amazing stories here. Jesus Christ.